Stand ho! Who's there?
Friends to this ground.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
What, has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy. Therefore I have entreated him along.
Tush, tush. 'Twill not appear. Good now, tell me, he that knows why this same strange and most observant watch so nightly toils the subject of the land.
That can I. Our last king was, as you know, by Fortinbras of Norway, dared to combat, in which our valiant Denmark did slay Fortinbras, who, by sealed compact, did forfeit with his life all those lands that stood seastock to the conqueror. Now so young Fortinbras, of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath some enterprise that hath a stomach in it, which is no other, as doth well appear unto our state, but to recover of us by strong hand, and terms compulsatory, those foresaid lands so by his father lost. And that, I take it, is the main motive of our watch.
Let us once again assail your ears that are so fortified against our story, what we have 2 nights seen.
Last night of all, Marcellus and myself, the bell then beating one.
Peace! Break thee off! Look, where it comes again!
In the same figure like the king that's dead.
Thou art a scholar, speak to it, Horatio!
Looks it not like the king, mark it, Horatio?
Most like. It harrows me with fear and wonder. What art thou that usurp this time of night? Together with that fair and warlike form in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march. By heaven I charge thee, speak!
It is offended!
See, it stalks away.
Stay! Speak! Speak, I charge thee, speak!
'Tis gone and will not answer.
How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. Is this not something more than fantasy? What think you on it?
By my God, I might not disbelieve without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes.
Is it not like the king?
As thou art to thyself. Such was the very armour he had on when the ambitious Norway combated. 'Tis strange.
Thus, twice before. At this dead hour, with Marshal Stalk, hath he gone by our watch.
This bodes some strange eruption to our state. But soft, behold lo, when it comes again. I'll cross it, though it blast me. Stay, illusion. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing that may be done, that may to thee do ease and grace to me, speak to me. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, that happily, for knowing, may avoid, oh speak. Stop it, Marcellus!
Shall I strike at it with my party's eye?
Do if it will not stand!
'Tis gone. We do it wrong, being so majestical to offer it a show of violence, for it is as the air, invulnerable, and our vain blows, malicious mockery.
It was about to speak when the cock crew.
Break we our watch up. And by my advice, that as in part would have seen this night unto young Hamlet. But upon my life, this spirit, dumb to us, will speak to him.
Take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, I impart toward you. Your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desires, and we beseech you, bend you to remain here in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray thee stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I shall on my best to be you, madam. Why, 'tis a fair and loving reply. Be as ourself in Denmark. Madam, come. itself into a Jew, on the day everlasting, and not fix his can against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, fie on it, fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed things rank and gross in nature, possess it merely. How did you come to this? But 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a kingdom as to this, Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, they might not beteem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Oh, heaven and earth must I remember. Ah. She would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on. And yet within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty! Thy name is woman! A little month, and ere those shoes were old with which she folded my poor father's body, like Niobe, all tears. Why, she, even she, oh God! A beast that wants to scourge reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the fleshing in her galled eyes, she married. Oh, most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good. It break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
Horatio! Well, I do forget myself.
The same, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with you.
My good lord.
I'm very glad to see thee well. Good evening, sir. But what in faith make you from Wittenberg?
Truant disposition, good my lord.
I would not hear your enemy say so, I know you are no truant. But what is your affair in Elsinore? We'll teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
Pray you do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio, the funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would that I had met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day, Horatio. My father. Methinks I've seen my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
I saw him once. He was a goodly king.
He was a man. Take him for all in all, I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king your father.
The king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while and attend here, till I may deliver upon the witness of these gentlemen here this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, upon their watch, in the dead vast in the middle of the night, been thus encountered. A figure like your father appears before them, and with steady march goes slow and stately by them. This to me in dreadful secrecy imparted did, and I with them the 3rd night spent the watch, where, as they delivered, the apparition comes. I knew your father. These hands are not more like.
Did you not speak to it?
Aye, but answer made it none.
It is very strange. Hold you the watch tonight?
We do, my lord.
Armed, say you?
Armed, my lord.
From top to toe?
My lord from head to foot.
Then saw you not his face?
Aye, he wore his beaver up.
What looked he frowningly?
Countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
I will watch tonight. Perchance he'll walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. I pray you all, if you have hitherto concealed this sight, that it be tenable in your silence still, and whatsoever else shall hap tonight, give it an understanding, but no tongue. I will requite your loves. So fare you well. Upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Your duty to your honour.
My father's spirit in arms. All is not well, I doubt some foul play. Would the night were come. Till then sit still my soul. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth will whelm them to men's eyes.
Not lasting. The perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more.
No more but so?
Think it no more. He may love you now, and no soil nor deceit doth besmirch the virtue of his will. But you must fear his greatness waves, his will is not his own. He may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for himself, but on his choice depends the safety and health of this whole state. Therefore his choice is circumscribed unto the voice and yielding of that body whereof he is the head. Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, out of shot and danger of desire. Be wary then, best safety lies in fear. Youth in itself rebels, though none else near.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart. But good my brother, do not as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whilst like a puffed and reckless libertine himself the primrose path of dalliance treads.
Oh, fear me no more. But here our father comes.
Yet here, Leotes. There, my blessing with thee. And these few precepts in thy memory, see thou character. Give thy thoughts no voice, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Give every man thine ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night's the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Farewell.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord. Farewell, dear sister. And do not forget what I have said to you.
It is in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
What is it, Ophelia, that he hath said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affections? Pooh! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Well, Barry, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby to have taken these tenders as true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, or you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love in honourable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to.
And hath given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
I do know, when the blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows. In view, Ophelia, I would not have you so slander any moment's leisure as to take words or talk to the Lord Hamlet. Look to it. Come your way.
I shall obey, my lord.
No, it is struck. Indeed, I heard it not. And it draws near to the season wherein the spirit held is wont to walk. Good my lord, but it comes.
Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned, be thy intents wicked or charitable, that comes in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Denmark. King. Father. What may this mean? Say, why is this? Wherefore? What should we do?
Beckons you to go with it. It was this of my part, but the desire to you alone. Do not go, my lord.
If we'll not speak, then I will follow it.
Do not, my lord.
Why? What should be the fear? I do not hold my life at a pin's fee, and for my soul walking into that being a thing immortal as itself.
Would have tempted you toward the flood, my lord, and there assume some other horrible form, which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness.
If reason is still, go on, I'll follow thee.
Stop, you shall not go.
Hold up thy hands!
He waxes desperate with imagination.
Let's follow, 'tis not fit path through a maiden.
Have after. What issue with this come?
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Where will thou lead me? Speak! I'll go no further.
Mark me,
I will.
my hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak! I'm bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
O Hamlet, list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Aye, murder most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it. that I with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
Now, Hamlet, here. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard, a serpent stung me. And so the whole ear of Denmark is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. But know, how noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
My prophetic soul, my uncle.
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wits, with traitorous gifts, won to his shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Sleeping within my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon, upon my secure hour, thy uncle stole with juice of cursed Hebona in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilled, whose effect holds such an enmity with blood of man that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body till it doth curve the thin, wholesome blood. Thus was I, sleeping, by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off, even in the blossoms of my sin. No reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible. If thou hast any nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But howsoever thou pursuest this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave her to heaven, and to the thorns which in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. Adieu, Hamlet. Adieu. Remember me.
Oh, you hosts of heaven! Oh, earth, what else? And shall I couple hell? Remember thee! Yea, from the table of my memory, I'll wipe away all trivial foreign records, and thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain and mix with baser matter, yes, by heaven. Oh, most pernicious woman. Oh, villain, villain, smiling, damned villain.
My lord! My lord! What news, my lord?
Wonderful.
Good, my lord, tell it.
No! You reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven. Nor I, my lord.
I say you never part of bad one's thinking, but you'll be secret.
Aye, my lord.
There's ne'er a villain dwelling in all Denmark, but he's an arrant knave.
My lord, it takes no ghost come from the grave to tell us this.
By right, you're in the right, and so without more circumstance at all, I hold it fit that we shake hands in part. You as your business and desire shall point you, for every man has business and desire, such as it is. For mine own poor part with you, I'll go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I'm sorry they offend you heartily. Yes, faith, heartily.
There's no offence, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, but there is, Horatio, and much offence too. For you desire to know what is between us, or masters as you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars and soldiers, give you one poor request.
What is, my lord? We will.
Never to make no more to deceit tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
Swear!
Boy, sayest thou so? Art thou there, true penny? Come on! You hear this fellow in the cellar, consent to swear!
Propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this that you've seen. Swear by my sword!
Swear!
Swear by my sword! Never to speak of this that you have heard!
Swear by his sword!
Oh, day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before, never so help you mercy, how strange or odd some'er I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you at such times seeing me shall never, with arms encumbered thus, or this head shake, or such ambiguous giving out to note, that you know aught of me. So grace and mercy in your most needs help you. Swear! Swear! Rest. Rest, the covered spirit. So Geoffrey, told my love I just commend me to you. And once before a man as Hamlet is, we do to express his love and opinion to you. So really shall not lack. Let us go in together. And still your fingers on your lips, I pray. Time is out of joint. Cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. And they come. Let's go together.